That's disgusting.
Oh yeah.
All units.
Oh, okay, fine. Alright,
Oh wow. We actually didn't get the short end of the stick.
as Pizza said, we did not get the short end of the stick this match. As you can see, this is not a turtle game like before. This is a 2v2 on the docks. The first game, literally the first game when I started to record, I didn't live stream it this time because I feel like I get a live stream debuff. So as you see something here, I make a very, very bold move as the Arbiter. I expand on the opponent's side, and this game, it'll work out for us as you'll see very, very shortly. So, hope everyone's day is well. This video will be up and out today. I want everyone to have a nice video on Friday. Something a little different, mix things up a little. Please check out the 2v3 Turtle Part 2. That is the second and final part of the 2v3 Turtle on Frozen Valley. So as you see right now, you're probably wondering, well, hey, why the heck are you fast forwarding? I just wanted to emphasize how much time I made the opponents waste over there, as opposed to being on Pizza's side disrupting whatever he's doing. So this was a huge gamble that I took. I expanded in the hopes of the fact that they would focus way too hard on Anders' Expo, well, my Expo, Anders' Expo area, and I would, you know, just try to pick up Pizza as much as I can, and it worked out this time. Normally, you're not supposed to do this as Arbiter because you need your economy. The Brute Chieftain could have easily handled this. He could have made some Brutes drop it off, but he just went, I think, Inheritance, and then just kept it simple and kept it pushing the base. I made some supplies here and there to mess with stuff, but yeah, they wasted about maybe a minute and a half, about 2 minutes. That's this fast forwarding section, but that'll be cut short now because we're now back at normal speed. Green comes in to try to mess with, I don't know, Anders or something, English, but I see it. My ghost is in the middle, and I'm able to take all of those warthogs out, and I get either Phoenix Return right before or during the attack, so I'm able to get some health back. Ain't that some bars? So Anders wasted about, I don't know, above 700 resources with all those hogs, and like, yeah, I lost an Expo, but Pizza is just chilling, amassing a lot of resources. I was wondering if he was going to take the towers, but it's okay, things happen. I unequal glitched myself by building the supply pads and making sure that I wasn't suffering too hard from the BS. And finally, I've been trying the rage glitch that you saw earlier. It wasn't working until this very moment. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's very connection based. It really depends on the map and stuff. So the chieftain was definitely headed towards my base to drop some brutes off, or so I thought. The Brute Chieftain must have assumed that our Anders was going hogs. Forgot to point out that they picked their leaders and we got random all. Brooklyn Dread picked Anders, and this other Chieftain, I don't know his gamer tag, picked the Brute, obviously. We ran them all and we got a decent pick. And that's been happening to us a lot of games during this recording. So as you see right there, strangely the Brute went into Wraiths for whatever reason. So I just run around, I run, you know, what I could have done better was kept tabs on the Brute, even though you'll see later that things do work out. Could have kept tabs on him to just further see what he's doing, make him go around the world. Trying to raise a glitch, but it's just not working. So I'm headed towards Anders' base to minimize tank production. So, just trying to see what Anders is doing, and obviously it is a vehicle depot. And like I pointed out, for some reason, it's like when I showed up, it built faster. It's weird. I don't understand. So you see right there, the Brute Chieftain is by Pizza's second expansion. I get a shield up in the nick of time. Well, I distract the Brute, because I'm attacking the vehicle depot and the Wraiths he has over there is trying to stop me from attacking that vehicle depot. And I destroy it and I hightail it out of there. So the chieftain probably blipped but we didn't notice or see it. And he's probably chilling in the back, amassing rapes in the corner. So yeah, there he goes. He's at my main base. Anders gets an Expo, and I'm attacking that. I want to make sure that there is no even play between this Anders and my Anders. And you know, good thing about Suicide Grunts is that they're extremely good at knocking out our Expos. So the Brute Chieftain is now here, probably chilling in the corner. Yeah, I just saw a little icon. Forgive me if I'm speaking a bit behind. Da Vinci's acting slow. Yeah, he drops the rapes off. Cool beans. But you know, I took out a Vehicle Depot and an Anders Expo, whereas they haven't taken out anything from me. So now Anders is really far back. Really far back. It's not even funny. So yeah, now Pizza is eventually going to carry. Okay, two things. Had this Brute Chieftain went normal, you know, made some Brute squads, the Expo would have been a huge waste. And had he went Banshees, this would have also been game for us possibly. So see right there, the Brute Chieftain has amassed a decent amount of rapes. It's annoying enough to do damage, but thank goodness I got a shield in time, because all I did was just stall for more. Anders cryo bombs, I guess an attempt to help the Brute, but Pizza gets those crisscross turret sauce. So whenever he moves back, the turret should shoot, but you know, I should have made one too to increase the damage. So yeah, just as you see from how I played and how the Brute played, this Anders is really far behind, and it's going to be very tough for her to recuperate. So definitely going to have to overcompensate and make like 1,000 gremlins just to match, you know, just to attempt to halt what's going on. So I waste a bit of resources standing in rage mode, and I get ready to come back in to assist in killing off those wraiths. I wonder if I'll put any music in here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I will to not bore anybody. So something weird right here. I almost kill a Wraith and hope my Arbiter does a little swing, but sometimes he does a little half swing for a couple of moments and nothing happens. The animation cancels. So 8 minutes, 33 seconds in, we're really, yeah, about give or take that time frame. Would have been longer if I didn't fast forward that little section of them trying to take out the expansion base. I, still, funnily try to blow up try to like queue and re-queue the shield like it's a damn supply bed. And there's got a Vehicle Depot back up. We were just checking, hoping that it wasn't no goddamn, whatchamacallit, air pad or something. Because despite that wasted attack, the Brute Chieftain definitely has air already. He switched off of it immediately, probably during the attack when he attacked my main base. My Arbiter getting stuck on nothing like usual. Pizza has amassed a lot of Scorpion tanks, and him getting Cancer Shell would be enough. But you see, they put up some amount of a fight. Anders is unable, the green Anders, the enemy Anders, is unable to get Cancer Shell for the longest time after losing, a base, a couple of tanks. And I'm putting Suicide Grunts in the tower. It's good to have vision, and in this case it worked out a little bit. I have to upgrade pads, getting boost and all that. Go to the middle, and I'm raging those units down to damage those tanks as much as possible. Run around. That Brute Chieftain, if I recall, is almost like very low. Yeah, see, if I was rage glitching, I could have killed the Brute, but no. When I was raging normally, so made Anders waste 450 on a D-bomb. I killed the Brute normally. I wish it wasn't like that. And something that you probably didn't see, if I recall, is that I had a Suicide Grunt at that exact moment and blew up one of the tanks that was trying to surround me. It worked out this time. Sometimes my opponent works out, other times it doesn't. Maybe I called it out too early, but this Da Vinci is like really acting slow, so I'm like behind and ahead at the same time. It's kind of weird. So you see right there, purple miraculously gets a bunch of Banshees, but that's what you get for you know, amassing a lot of resources. So I tried to knock out the Expo again, but I wasn't building suicide grunts like I hoped. Well, East Pizza has some Marines in the little Crash Pelican right there. I try to do the thing where I cancel the grunts going in, but it doesn't blow up like it was intended. No, it did blow up, just not enough. If I had 2 grunts, that would have been done. So I alert. So you see right there, I'm like, he has second tech and he's double pumping air, banshees, and vampires. It's extremely annoying and agitating. I'm glad I stayed on banshees because he would have to make more vamps, which wouldn't help the ground in the long run. And you know, whenever you're Covenant, if you're Arbiter raging around and stuff, please give your teammate, if you have the money for it, give your teammate a click. See, I'm so upset. I almost killed this Expo right here. And yeah, that was a failed attempt. I'm unable to raise glitch for the 99th time again. It's just really not in my favor right now. I'm doing the button prompts, but the game doesn't listen. Oh, it works now. That's so annoying. Don't you just love it when you do the prompt correctly and the game's like, no, I'm not giving it to you? So he's throwing a Wraith away, I guess, to do something. It blows up. And I don't know, man. Pizza is the champion of mixing Cobras in his army because it's very ingenious. It works out quite well. Very good vehicle damage. I'm raging and trying to get those tanks, but like the pathfinding is just very weird. Everything's all converging on me, but I'm able to get out and make it in time. So my grunt is here, but it's like way too late for that, buddy. And both of the Anders cryo bomb at roughly the same time. And of course, Pizza's cryo bomb was better than Brooklyn's cryo bomb because most of the Banshees just fell to the ground and died. Lol. That was at least about 800 resources right there. And as you see, Pizza has some Wolverines of his own, and he's ready to 1v2. So, you know, something really good. It worked out this time, but again, had that Brute just made some Brute squads, the Expo really would have been a huge waste. Because you saw my financial situation, it was just absolutely terrible. So now I'm just trying to see if Purple Expo, something I could have done during that Wraith attack, I could have expanded and then been really fine. Like, could have been like more than okay. Could have had all the money to Rage and Vampire, made it an easier match. You know, because even when you're winning, you always want to check. You always want to see what you could do better, make it more effortless for your teammate. But Pizza more or less got it. Because I'm about to come in, but the enemies are like, nope. In a couple of moments. Yep, they blow up now. So, thank you for watching. That was a brief 2v2 on the docks. Excellent pizza, very good. See?
Carried in the early. You carried in the early, and then I held up my end.
Yep. See? Sometimes it's good to take the opponent's base on the docks.
Yeah.